Hi everyone, I hope everything is going well. In a moment you'll watch a video clip from a few years back. The discussion we were having in class pertained to change and impermanence. I brought an apple in, and together what happened before the segment you're about to see is that we did a mindfulness practice with the apple, placing the apple in the center of the room. Everyone placed their attention on the apple. When their mind wandered and they realized that they brought their attention back to the apple. That was what kind of practice? Very good. And then I was about to do a second practice where we were going to cut the apple into pieces and then do the same practice with the piece of the apple. Now, we went off on a little tangent, which is this playful excursion, which I hope that you find to be fun to watch and put a smile on your face, because it can be nice to have a smile on our face during challenging times such as this. And also it points, though, to some very important questions and matters that we're exploring in our mindfulness class. In particular, change, and how it is that everything changes, and how it is that when things are going really well and things are very pleasant and desirable, we are not so interested in that change necessarily. And when things aren't going so well, we're very much seeking that change. But inevitably, when the change does occur and we work our way through it, which we tend to, it opens us up for yet another series of moments where change will continue to happen, and we will continue to move from moments and environments that are very desirable and pleasing to the prospect of losing aspects of what it is that's so pleasing. And we will, of course, at times have moments such as this that are very unpleasant in many ways and undesirable and unfortunate. And for many in the world, and perhaps for some of us in our own ways, tragic. And how it is that we can look forward to the prospect of this too shall pass. And then, of course, find our ways of doing so as that change is taking place. So it was a very serious conversation that we were exploring, and indeed the issue of change and impermanence. And when I shared in the very first mindfulness training that I did for lawyers, and back in 2007, called Mindfulness, Balance, and the Lawyer's Brain, we had a whole section where we explored change and stare decisis. And so that's something that we'll get into when we talk about this in class. Alrighty. Now we're going to go granular a little bit. So would you cut this into pieces? Okay. I'm sorry that your hands might get a little. I think we'll take a break in about half hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes?
Do you think that you can throw the apple up and catch it on the knife?
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
She use your other hand to
Toss it up and...
No, that would be.
Are you going to do one-handed?
Dangerous?
Sounds good.
Come on, it's a little rough.
It's not really pointed.
Yeah, it doesn't
You have to do a good stab. One more. No, it's
It's not you, it's the apple.
It's not you, it's the apple.
No, that was me. I'm willing to fail.
It's not the bow, it's the Indian.
Because is it really failure? No.
No, it's not.
I'm going to be even better this time.
Let's do this.
There you go.
In fact, I don't need you, Cassidy. I'm taking care of it. I think I'm going to have those 20 pieces in just a minute.
Careful.
Oh!
You have to be more violent.
Thank you.
Don't eat it.
Why
would you?
Oh, I have an even better idea.
I bet you can do it.
Who's good? Who's good?
Cassidy, you gotta twirl.
Moonlight as a ninja.
Last chance.
You have to really stick it in there.
You gotta really
I feel like you have to move the knife up.
Yeah, you gotta meet the ass of that.
Yeah.
You gotta meet it in the way.
Yeah.
Hold it like this, because when you hold it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, sideways.
Sideways?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sideways.
Cassidy has a better
Yeah,
knife.
sideways,
Cassidy
there.
says she has a better knife.
On her.
Wow!
Is that illegal? You should probably use her knife.
Weapon on campus.
Silence.
Now here's the thing. Should I not manage to capture this on the edge of the knife or pierce it, one day this summer, I will accomplish this mission. And I will send you a video link.
You got this. Violently, come on. And why you... Why you do it with the same hand?
Imagine you're the master.
With the same hand.
Well, because that seems pretty easy.
No, you're gonna toss it.
No, it's
Toss it with your left hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm the guy that throws the basketball from the other end of the court.
Use both hands to shoot the
I'm
shot. And then use both hands to shut the
I've gathered enough data.
Silence.
Don't worry, no one's eating the apple.
Yeah, thanks.
Cut it into 20 pieces, 21 pieces.
Really, this is happening.
Just big enough, because then what we're going to do is this. In a little bit, we're going to do a... Be careful.
I didn't know one video that.
Yes, it's
Then we'll do a practice with a piece of the apple. Okay? And there's a reason behind that. I want you to know. We were all in that together. That was all of it. That was for all of it, right? That was all of us. I was purely the object that somehow you all mustered. Told me the trick was, if I had done it the same way, forget it. I used the same hand though, right?
Yeah,
Because that was important to me.
I can't wait to see the video. I felt the energy really come alive.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to just delete it.
No.
It's important to let go. It's like that moment is the moment.
Can we keep
Have you ever been to like a concert and you're like, oh my god, this is so great to be at this concert. You gotta take pictures.
And then you don't do that moment.
But that's different because you didn't have the phone, the recording was separate from
Yeah,
And you were not thinking about
because the problem is people don't watch the concert.
I will say this, I was in the moment.
Yes, you were.
I was. I really, it's sort of like, it was Matrix-like. I slowed down. All right, I hope that you enjoyed that video segment. What I'd like to do now is to share with you all a mindfulness practice that you can do at home that builds off of what that demonstration was really all about, which was the apple. And so here are the instructions. First, get an apple or a pear or something similar to an apple or pear. If you have it at home now, terrific. You can do this exercise in just a little bit. If you don't have one at home, the next time somebody goes to the grocery store, if it's convenient to do so, bring home an apple. And if for whatever reason it's just not convenient to do that, then find something that's the closest thing to you. That'll be fine. Place it in front of you, set your timer for 5 minutes, and do a mindfulness focused attention practice on the apple. After the passage of the 5 minutes, make note of your observations. Then cut the apple into pieces and take one of those pieces, about this big, put it in front of you. Set the timer for another 5 minutes and do the practice with the piece of the apple. After the 5 minutes, then make note of your observations. And of course, feel free to do longer than 5 minutes. This is actually a very serious mindfulness practice. And as we've been exploring, the object of attention can be just about anything. It's the quality of mind that we're bringing to it. Then I'd like you to do one more thing. I'd like you to write down, why do you think that I did the apple demonstration with the students? What was my reason? Why use an apple? Why use an apple? And then why have the apple cut into pieces and then do it with the piece of the apple? Please email to me and Sam your assignment with these 3 responses. It need not consume more than a half a page. It shouldn't take more than 1 full page. And when we're together in class on the 27th, I look forward to exploring this more fully with you.